Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance for a shot! He's scored! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Can he get it through? Mbappe! Chance! Really well taken goal. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply. He's one-on-one, shapes the shoot! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. "3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's got away. Mbappe. Mbappe! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
And
Mandarin and Arabic, which one?
yes, it's him again. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about...
Judge, surely! Oh, taken with style. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue.
Can he finish? And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Bellingham gets a foot in here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Just eases him off the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Mbappe gets through and he's having a shot! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Caught offside that time. Bellingham might just make this. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Shot at goal! And he couldn't keep it down.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Guardiola. And we hit half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
And we're underway again. Now it's Mbappe. Now there's a fight. And a chance! It's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now that's well seen too. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he shoots! No mistake! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's through. It's 1-0. Big chance! It's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Another one! This must be his personal high.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Mbappe. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention. There's the shot! It's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now. Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no...
Big chance! Real chance! And that's past the post.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Sobrino.
That's good play from him.
Throw in. Oh, that's a key interception. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Sobrino. Mbappe. And now the breakaway. And that could set him on his way. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rafinha. Oh, this is a terrific run. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he's managed to get free. Great vision. Mbappe. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Knocks it into space. And there's Greengrass face to face with... And the finish! He's scored! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And he's surging through. He's one-on-one. Decent chance! Sticks it away. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Mbappe. This is promising.
Oh, really well played.
Rafinha takes a shot! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Mbappe, very much the hero in this game. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Guardiola, Peter, is a fella who appeared on the scene after a meteoric rise on the international scene, but he really is, for me, the blueprint of the modern centre-half. And, of course, he can play at left-back too. He's old school, he's uncompromising defensively, and he is truly outstanding on the football.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Takes the shot! And that's off target.
Nepal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Can he finish? And that has fair fizzed.
Well, look at him, furious at himself for missing. Having said that, the manager applauds his effort to find that bottom corner.
And we have our very first corner. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Adams gathers from the goal kick. And here's Bale. Nakata. Look at the... And Batistuta! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Terrific header! The breakthrough strike! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Has a look and place it forward. That's an imaginative pass. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Kukchu.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nice looking ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bill! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even...
Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running...
Batistuta! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Marquinhos picks it up from the goal kick. And it's Batistuta. And this is Bale. Neymar. Ekitike. Messi. Adams deals with that comfortably. And he's managed to get rid. And Messi! And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Kukçu. No goals as yet. And here's Mbappe. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Nakata. Can he get it through? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, Mbappe! Goal! There is the breakthrough. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Madrid have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Bale. It's Bale! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's played it in low. Kukçu wins the duel. Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He can get that clear. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Looking for options for movement. Oh, there's the clearance. Ball is over the line. Place it in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Mbappe. Kukçu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Oh, that's a key interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was quick to react. Neymar. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Chips it through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Agun. And that'll be the last act of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team.
Batistuta! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Oh, good spread. Messi could try cutting inside here. Cleared away.
Nepal are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp. And Batistuta! It's hit the upright. Messi. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Messi. Neymar. And it's Messi. Oh, good read. Madrid finding their passes. Bale. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Alexander-Arnold. For Messi. Koke. And it's Neymar. Batistuta, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Played out wide. Messi. Passes short and sharp. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Oh, they can break here. There will be a throw-in. Conte. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Nakata going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's quick to get it clear again. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Nakata. Oh, good take. Shoots! And yes, it's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Oh, what has happened here? He's picked his shapes to shoot! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Well, it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a great all-round player with vision and creativity.
Kukçu! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kukçu really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Adams! And he has kept it out somehow.
Adams actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And claimed it back swiftly. Kukçu. And it's Nakata. Plays a sharp little ball here. There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Bale! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Nakata. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, it's Bale! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. He's got tall! And that's caused a worry or two. So their fourth corner of the game. Right card! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Belletti. Looking for the run. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Good chance here! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They're up to 5 corners now. Right card! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. There's the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. Looking to play him in. Batistuta is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Bale. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He rises! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well timed, excellent interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's let fly. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, at least that improves their tally when it comes to shots on goal, but they have to start doing a lot better.
Bale. Good effort from distance. That was superb goalkeeping.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This possibly the last play of the half. Big header. They want to be... That's another chance. Big moment. Massive goal.
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So the first goal... There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
Nepal merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Leading 1-0 at the break. There's the start of the second half.
Nepal really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Batistuta! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the pass is intercepted. Rijkaard, a player who needs no introduction. McTominay. Now, can they get him away? Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Costa Curta.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on.
And Owen! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Julie. Great vision. Oh, good take in a good area. He's having a shot! Oh, taken with style. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want to know.
Batistuta! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Batistuta clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
It's run loose here. Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a fine ball. And a shot! And it's in! That is his ton! And does he not know it? And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Nepal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Not the most accurate pass. Another chance from a corner. It's a lucky seventh corner. Terrific header! He should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Van Basten. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach.
Shapes to shoot! And it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Oh, cracking ball. Mbappe. Kukçu. Chips it through. Struck first time. Oh, that is rather wayward. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result...
And time is up. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.